Rivet crew, happy Thursday. Workout for you today. We're doing 10 rounds for time of 30 double unders, 20 AbMat sit-ups, and 10 push-ups. Pretty simple, kind of body weight gymnastics, a little bit of cardio type workout. Ideally, we're doing each round today, all 10 in the about minute and a half to 2 minute range. Entire workout should theoretically take somewhere between 15, 20, maybe a little bit longer minutes, depending on, comfort level with the double unders and stuff like that. I think the double unders and the push-ups will be our more challenging stations, for most of us. So double unders should be something that we, number we can do relatively unbroken on those. Although I will say right off the bat, with the double unders and the push-ups, if you see yourself needing to break those up in later rounds, I think it's a good idea to go ahead and break those up right from the very start, right? If you know in round 6, 7, 8, whatever, those push-ups, you're going to have to take at least one break, 5 and 5, 6 and 4, whatever. I would go ahead and start taking that one break from round 1, round 2, round 3, rather than trying to get those big sets of 10 and kind of burning yourself out a little bit. Same thing with the double unders. If you're not quite there yet with unbroken sets of 30, and at some point you're going to have to turn it into a 10-10-10 or 15-15, just go ahead and do that right off the bat. This makes for a more kind of consistent pace throughout the workout. Those AbMat sit-ups in the middle there, that's going to be the one station out of the 3 where we definitely don't have to stop moving. So that can be kind of our pacer station. If you're feeling really comfortable with those push-ups that happen right afterwards, and the double unders for that matter, we can kind of move a little bit faster with our AbMat sit-ups. But if we need a little bit of a break before the push-ups coming up, go ahead and kind of slow those AbMat sit-ups down a little bit, but try to keep moving. That's our one station where we do not have to stop. And of course, we have kind of a bit of a shoulder burner today between the push-ups and the double unders. Make sure at some point before the push-ups, after the push-ups, in there that we're giving those shoulders and arms a good shake to kind of keep that blood flow moving, so we don't get to that point where everything just kind of seizes up on us, particularly in those push-ups. And again, combined with the double unders, you get that nice shoulder burn going on. The fire breather version today, 6 rounds for time, so less rounds, slightly more challenging version of it. 30 double unders, 15 GHD sit-ups, back to the 30 double unders, and 10 handstand push-ups. Those handstand push-ups can be kipping or strict, your choice, although I would definitely recommend kipping, just to kind of keep things moving throughout the course of the workout, but your choice on that one. Let's talk about, probably going in, I mentioned about breaking those up. Smooth transitions, obviously 10 rounds, you're going to make a lot of transitions between the 3 stations, so instead of thinking about for nice smooth transitions as you go from spot to spot. And as far as something to think about when you're doing the workout today, focus on hands. So double unders, right? You want to keep the grip on the handles nice and loose and just slightly in front of the hips. I always like to think about kind of keeping those elbows pulled back so those hands kind of stay stationary. Should be right in front of the hips. And again, very relaxed. The more tightly you grip those handles, it kind of creates tension in the hands, which tends to travel up to the shoulders, and we don't want to burn those shoulders out because we're going to be using it for the push-ups. We don't want to be all like this. Kind of nice and loose, hands. There you go. AbMat sit-ups. When we're doing our sit-ups today, we can lead with the hands. We can use the hands for momentum. Obviously, the less you use your hands, the more you're forced to use your core, which is generally a good thing because we're trying to get stronger right there. But there are 200 reps in today's workout, so there may come a point where this starts fatiguing and you need to use those hands for a little bit of momentum. So feel free to do that in the later rounds. Push-ups. Let's get those hands in the right spot. If you were just standing up like I am right now, and we have about a 90-degree bend in the elbows, we pull those elbows back like this, right? So that the forearm at the moment is parallel to the floor. This is where your hands should be for push-ups. Basically just below chest level, right in line with the ribs. It's very common to see people whose hands are way too high, kind of chest level, shoulder level. This does not put your shoulder into a healthy or good position to push with. So let's have those hands right about here. When we're on the floor, our forearm should be vertical, right? That's very important. It takes load off of the elbow and transfers it to the shoulder where it should be. The other thing I'll say about hands for push-ups, something that kind of creates a healthier shoulder position is actually kind of screwing or twisting your hands into the floor. We talk about doing this with squats, right? We talk about kind of screwing those feet into the floor to kind of create torque and tension through the knees and hips. Same thing with push-ups, kind of give those hands a little bit of a twist. I'm not saying move them, like plant the hands and just kind of twist them into the ground. This kind of winds up your shoulder nicely, creates torque and tension in the shoulder, keeps your shoulder safe, and puts you into a stronger, better push-up position. All right, there you go, guys. Happy Thursday. Have a great workout. Get after it, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.